I have jealousy and I cannot allow my husband to be meeting with ladies, maybe for counseling or maybe to be talking with ladies. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. This is Making Role Models. I'm Rebecca Jacobs, and today I am here to talk about jealousy in relationship. Is it healthy to be jealous? Is it a healthy thing? Is it okay? Is it normal? So that's what I'm going to discuss today. If you are new here, I'd like you to please consider subscribing. Of course, after watching the video, if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. And if you're already a subscriber, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for showing up again. Thank you for coming back. I say God bless you. We want to discuss jealousy in relationships. So we know that jealousy is like when you're fearing to lose someone. It is like the fear of losing someone in a relationship that is important to you. That feeling comes, and that feeling is called jealousy. That feeling comes when you begin to feel like you are not confident anymore. When you begin to feel like something is wrong somewhere. When you begin to feel as if there is a problem or something you should look into, and then that is when people start to snoop around, going to check the phones and trying to know the whereabouts of their partners because jealousy has set in. Is jealousy even healthy in relationships? Jealousy is as a result of low self-esteem. You feel like you don't deserve your partner. That is mostly when it happens. You feel like, what did he even see in me? Like this guy, especially when you're a lady now, or a woman, when you begin to feel like this person, he meets daily with people, with ladies that are of higher class, you'll be fearing betrayal, you start feeling possessive, start having intense emotions. That is jealousy. And jealousy, let me tell you, I must say, it's not healthy. Some people believe that jealousy is normal or is natural. If it is still a mild thing that you can even still talk about, you can maybe joke about, then I think it is normal. At least it means that you feel something for your partner. It means that you know that it's important, that relationship is important to you, and you don't want to lose that person. But when it begins to roll and begin to grow into something intense and begin to and becomes intense, you want to start sneaking around to see who he talks to on phone, who he meets, when he says he have meeting, who he meets or who she meets, and you start to feel like it's not confiding in you the way it's confiding in his friend or in her friend. You begin to feel jealous. Jealousy is not healthy. There are things that you need to do when you begin to feel jealous. When I did the first video about whether ladies will consider marrying a pastor, the first person said, no, because I have jealousy. He said, I have jealousy and I cannot allow my husband to be meeting with ladies, maybe for counseling or maybe to be talking with ladies. But the truth is that it's not only pastors that have businesses or that have things to do with the opposite sex. Even if you marry a doctor, your husband will have to be seeing ladies, women. Even if you marry an accountant, I don't know which field. Even if you marry a businessman will have to transact business with people of opposite sex. So it is not about whether you marry a pastor or not, or whether your husband is in one particular field or not. It is about you having enough self-esteem, not being insecure in your relationship. The first wife of David, King David in the Bible, that is Michal, and she's like a trophy wife. She was given to David after he conquered Goliath and won. King Saul that time gave Michal to David as wife because that was what he promised to do for anybody that can face Goliath and kill Goliath. So David won Michal as a trophy wife. So Michal became a trophy wife, and David married other wives after that. But this Michal had insecurity issues. She had insecurity issues and she insulted the husband. when the King David went to bring in the Ark of the Covenant after it had been away for a long time, and Michal mocked David and said, look at how his majesty is dancing almost naked with maids, around. And King David, he didn't pay attention to her. He said, well, I'm dancing in the presence of the Almighty God that chose me in place of your father. In place of your father, Saul. So the God that rejected your father and accepted me and placed me and took me and enthroned me, that is the God that I'm dancing in. So I don't have anything to be ashamed of. That was the answer of David. But what happened to Michal? Because of her insecurity and because of that comment that he made, that statement, she became the only barren woman in the Bible to date. So there was no other woman in the Bible that the Bible called barren that didn't have their own children. Only Michal didn't have her own children because of that statement. The Bible said that she died barren. She didn't have any child of her own. When that feeling begins to come, what you need to do is this. Number one, pay attention to what you are telling yourself. Pay attention to what you are telling yourself, because you may be overthinking things. It may be, you may just start to tell yourself things. Our mind is a battleground, and a lot of things go on in the mind. When you don't pay attention to what you're telling yourself, you may begin to see what is not going on, what is not happening. You may begin to see everything. Your mind begin to, paint pictures for you and all those stuff. So pay attention to what you are telling yourself. Make sure that whatever thing you are feeling, make sure that it has base. Make sure that it has base. Number two is to turn your focus inward. Now, begin to think. Now, when you are thinking, what made you to start feeling jealous? Is it because you now see that, that man or that woman, she now has a new friend and she's spending more time with him or more time with her? Or turn your focus inward. Now, this is making you feel jealous about your spouse or about your spouse's relationship with other people, maybe business-wise or just generally. What is making you to? So turn that focus inward and begin to now look at your own self. See that you have been taken for granted, that you should pick up and start paying attention to. Number three is this: decide if that jealousy is being driven by your own insecurities. Sometimes we just feel insecure in ourselves. Sometimes jealousy, it has roots, or it often has roots in negative views about ourselves. You may begin to feel, maybe you begin to feel like you are getting a little bit fat, and then you now start to think, maybe your partner is not even noticing it yet. That's when you will start to see ladies that are slim and they are around your husband. You begin to feel insecure. Now decide that, is it my own insecurity that's making me to feel jealous? So because if that is it, then quickly deal with your insecurity. Quickly deal with it, and if there is something that you need to do about yourself, your self-esteem, boost it up, boost your self-esteem. Now, if you're feeling as if you are gaining weight, then you know that it's time to hit the gym, or it's time to do something about it, or get something done about your self-esteem. Then have interests and activities outside your relationship. Don't just base every of your activities, everything, every of your life is only in that relationship. You need to give yourself a break sometimes. You and your partner, you need to have another kind of life, interest, activities outside of that relationship. Even when you're married, so sometimes you may want to just go catch fun, just go have some kind of leisure, just go, if you table tennis, you like to play lawn tennis, you like to go hiking, you like to just have some kind of activities outside of your relationship, so that, those things actually help to boost your self-esteem. Another thing is this: talk about it with your partner. Discuss it. Have open conversation. Be honest. Especially when you feel distance. When you feel distance, it is time to be open, and because that will be helpful a lot. When you are open and just talk about it, and whatever thing that is, maybe there is a particular thing that you see that made you to start feeling like that, then talk about it and let's be clarified. So, and most of the time when you talk about it, you will discover that there is nothing there. There's nothing there. It's just inside. And if there was something there, that is the time for you to see it and to deal with it. Number 5 is decide if it is better to opt for trust. it's always better to opt for trust. It is when you trust your partner that you will not be feeling jealousy, or when you will not be feeling like, oh, there's something going on. Every opposite sex you see around your partner, you believe that there is something going on there, but it may just not be. You need to just decide that I think it's better to opt for trust. There is a saying that if we don't have trust, we don't have anything. If you don't have trust, there is nothing. So you need to opt for trust. You need to start to trust your partner. But if you don't trust yourself, you can't trust another person. So number one thing is, are you trustworthy? Are you okay yourself? So when you are okay, then opt for trust. Decide to trust your partner. Because I don't know what you are doing with that person when you don't trust them. That is the truth. I don't know what you are doing with that man or that woman when you don't trust them. When you don't know what they are doing behind you. Because there's no way you can be together for 24 hours. Oh, I don't know what you are doing behind me now. I don't know what you are doing when I'm not there. But you can't always be together. It is normal. You have your life to live. They have their life to live. At the end of the day, you still come together. Maybe you live in the same house. Yes, but at least you still have your lives. You have your businesses. You have your career. You have your ministry. You have whatever thing. You have lives to touch outside there. Outside of only this your relationship environment. And the lastly is that you stay calm. Stay calm. The Bible says that be still and know that He is God. Whatever thing I don't know. I think a lot of people always say that jealousy is normal. That when you are jealous, it's because if you love you, of course, if you love you will be jealous. Now, let me ask you, Nakale, what do you think about jealousy? Is jealousy normal?
It's insecure.
It's insecurity, right? So that is exactly the point. So when you are insecure, that's when you feel jealous. If you are okay with yourself, you are busy working on yourself. You are busy working on your life. It's not as if you should close your eyes to things that are going wrong around you and pretending as if they are not there. No, that's not what we are talking about. Some people take advantage of the fact that she's not bothering, or is not a troublesome person, or he cannot put up a fight, even anything, and then they start cheating on their spouse. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when there is nothing going on, but because you see an opposite sex around your partner, then you start feeling like, hey, why? What is happening? Why? And you start causing trouble. When there is no trouble, when there is nothing, there's no problem anyway, you start causing trouble. You start looking for messages and looking for things on the phone, on your partner's phone. And I say this often. When you are looking for something that doesn't exist, when you keep on looking, you will find it one day. So you will find it. So be careful what you are looking for. Be careful what you are thinking. That is why I said, be careful. Pay attention to what you are telling yourself. Pay attention to what you are telling yourself. And the peace of God, the Bible says in Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 and verse 7, it says, and the peace of God that passeth all understanding will reign in your hearts and in your minds. So I leave you with that word, that let the peace of God reign supreme in every of our relationship. Selah. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you were blessed by this video, I want you to please give me a thumbs up, a like, comment, say something. What do you think? Put your own opinion there, let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. And also please subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate you so much. God bless you. Bye bye.